India, and the name here is Grant, QSL.
Roger, Grant, and whereabouts are you located, sir?
Roger, Grant, and whereabouts are you located, sir? I am located on the north shore of Lake Ontario, about 35 miles east of the city of Toronto. Over.
Roger, so if I put you down as Toronto, would that be close enough?
So if I put you down as Toronto, would that be close enough? That'd be close enough, yep. The city I live in is Bowmanville, but Toronto's the, 6 million people. It'd be the closest big city to us. Over.
Roger, Grant. And what radio are you running today, sir?
Roger, Grant. And what radio are you running today, sir? I am running a Kenwood TS-590 Sierra, and the issue I'm having is with this headphone. I have a cheap set of Heil, like the very basic Heil with the HD6 cartridge, and I'm just wondering what kind of a signal I'm producing. Over.
It sounds pretty good, but we might run through it just to be sure we're doing the best we can. That's the thing about, what we try to do is get that radio performing at its max capabilities. And the first thing would be to be sure that you're in that 100 to 2900 transmit bandwidth. 100 to 2900 transmit bandwidth, Roger.
With 100 to 2900 transmit bandwidth, Roger. Roger, and you'll have to help me there, and I'm sorry, because I am fairly familiar with the radio, but the menus are quite extensive. So could you please tell me where I could find that so I am not sending you any false info. Over.
Roger, Grant. Well, I'll tell you what might be the best thing. Let me give you some notes, and you take the notes and then crank them in as you find the things through your manual. Roger?
Crank them in as you find the things through your manual. Roger? Yeah, Roger. That's awesome help.
All right, sir. First thing is you want to be in that 100 to 2900 transmit bandwidth. 100 to 2900 transmit bandwidth. All right, note 2, you want to engage your compressor on at a 3. Compressor on at a 3, or processor on at a 3. We just need a third of the capabilities of that compressor processor. So compressor on at a 3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100. Roger?
On at a 3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100. Roger? Roger. I'm writing them down. That's awesome.
All right, sir, then move to your ALC with mic gain in hand, and as you say the word audio, stretch out the first of that word. You become a human test generator, audio, and with mic gain in hand, as you say the word, adjust to where your ALC meter is running 2/3, and that's the best way to set your meters. Just we used to say speak quickly and adjust between mid-scale and 2/3, but when you say the word audio, it's so precise. You just take that mic gain and set that ALC meter right on 2/3. Roger?
Mic gain and set that ALC meter right on 2/3. Roger? Roger. That's great.
Alrighty, and then to your equalization tone control page, and give yourself plus 2 clicks additional treble EQ from where you are. Plus 2 clicks treble EQ boost from where you are. Roger?
Plus 2 clicks treble EQ boost from where you are. Roger? Roger, that's awesome.
And gosh, I would like to hear those numbers, so maybe next Friday you can check in with all those numbers applied and let me hear it, Roger?
You can check in with all those numbers applied and let me hear it, Roger? Yeah, that'd be great. I think I should be able to do that. I'm just looking at my schedule on my head. And what time does the net actually run? We're running here, 2135 joules.
Roger. Well, it's 3:30 to 5 Eastern. 3:30 to 5 Eastern on every Friday, and we record and then lay it up onto YouTube by noon tomorrow. Roger? And then lay it up onto YouTube by noon tomorrow. Roger?
Wow, that's just fantastic. And can I have the details for so I can skunk around, I guess, on YouTube? Over.
Just go to the call letter search KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook. Will take you to our Qso-Vlog page, and there you'll find 2,400 Qso-Vlog aircheck recordings to peruse. And we also have another feature called KC9VKV Highlights, which is some of our less technical and more human nature kinds of QSOs. Roger?
And more human nature kinds of QSOs. Roger?
Yeah, Roger, I just want to get the call sign again. Do I have it right? Kilo Charlie 9, Victor Kilo Victor?
Yes, sir, that's it. Kilo Charlie 9, Victor Kilo Victor, followed by the word either logbook or highlights, depending on where you want to go. Roger?
Either logbook or highlights, depending on where you want to go. Roger?
Roger, that's fantastic. I really appreciate your help, and when I my 3 different adapters, because the main idea was I was going to use it for POTA on my 891, but since myself and my 891 have never left the house to do any POTA, I'm using it on my 590 instead of the handhelds. Over.
Yes, sir. Well, it sounded mighty good, and I think, obviously when you're in a remote situation, you're kind of hanging by your left arm, and, you want a radio that can operate remotely a mobile situation as opposed to a 800-pound whatever,
As opposed to a 800-pound whatever,
Exactly. It's funny, as we're talking, in the background, I'm updating a new to me computer. I bought a used computer to do POTA field work with FT8. FT8, I'm not super keen on yet because I like shooting the breeze. I'm a bit of a FT8. Over.
Yes, sir. And I just was rolling around on some of my other SDRs to get a better copy, but I'm copying you best on Milford at the moment. So I think we got it there. So let me say 73, and you follow those notes and check back next Friday. Roger.
73, and you follow those notes and check back next Friday. Roger.
Roger. Love to do it, and thanks again. I can't thank you enough for being there. I've tried to get Facebook open to get a lot of help, but anyway, you guys, I'm just happy to spin in the dial. I heard this one before.
And we're seeing that play out with inflation. That should be and we're seeing that play out with
Roger. 73, Grant. You have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog Net. My name is Jim, and we record now live till 5. So if you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.